Hello? Sorry, I got distracted, but hello? Where's my mouse? Hello? Welcome in. Welcome. Today is Thursday. Today's Thursday. We're here for the Thursday stream, which is technically usually art. But hello, welcome in. I know ad breaks end in like 20 seconds, but that's fine. McCam, thank you so much for being first. I appreciate it. Hold on. I forgot to open Mixed Up. Damn. McCam checked in and I didn't have it set up. Classic me moment. I love when me. Ad should be finishing up now. Mix It Up is also now open. Can I add one? That'd be really cool if I could. Doesn't look like I can. Frick. Oh well. Alright, Mix It Up, go over there. Austin, thank you for checking in 13, technically 14 times. Welcome in. We have fishing and things. Hey, look, there's fish. We have fishing. Spectre, thank you so much for checking in 24, technically 25 times. And we have art. Art! We doing art things. Also, I forgot to put on my little hoodie thing. Because it's a little chilly. It's been chilly recently, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the weather not knowing what to do. I'm sick of its indecisiveness. Because one week it's super hot, the next week it's cold, chilly, and raining. It's just awful. Sorry, I read your message at the same time I was finishing my sentence. So I read art. Yeah, thank you so much for checking in. Oh, you need a new computer? Why am I getting an ad for Applebee's? Where's that coming from? Oh! I'm watching other people's streams. Duh. Alright, well, anyway. Better than being hot all the time. I don't know. I have an AC, so I'm able to, like, control that stuff. Tonight, fuck this on the hand. It's all over now. It has begun. We've already won. Alright. So, the things I'm working on today, I don't know where I want to put them. Ugh. I hate doing this, but I'll put them over here. Every kind of exotica, do you want a little beautiful baby? Okay. We're making. So there are several things that I might want to do today. First of all, we have. Oh, and I'm gonna bring fish up so I can actually see. There we go. Ta-da! There we go. Now I can see fish as well. Alright, we're making. I'm finally starting to work on, emotes. I did an emote giveaway for 3 of them in July last year. But Zephyrin won, and it's funny because I made, it ended. Okay, basically he won like right after I just made him, or just after he commissioned 10 of them from me already, so he had no plans on getting more or no ideas for them. But he finally has ideas for them, and I can finally work on them. Not only just because he has given me ideas, but also because I um have been working on stuff. I can't work on con stuff right now. So instead, we're doing art. This one's simple. It's just a heart. And then we have a little button press. So these are what we are working on. That is a button. Ta-da, button. Checked in. Checking in. Thank you so much for checking in 66 times at least. Hi, Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Sus emote, best emote in my opinion. Absolutely. Same. I have a lot of things that I want to do with my own stuff. I am this wasn't planned until just recently, like literally yesterday. But I have yes, Raft Sunday. Austin has told me the plan, and that's what we are doing because I want to play Raft. But we have what was I talking about? Oh, I have this wasn't planned in any way, but it's accidentally ended up being this way. So yesterday I was hanging out in Jasminator's stream, and I have just she has like stream avatars, which is really cool, and she has a really pretty one. And long story short, she made it. I can actually show you. I have it setting right here. But she has stream avatars, and this is what my avatar looks like. And it's made me realize that I think I like red more than purple, which I've always been in a constant battle or color battle for what I want to be like recognized for. And I think this red is the red that I want to be known as. And so I've been kind of working on accidental rebrands. This is going to be my what do they call it? It's basically a board where you just put ideas together just to get like an idea. A picture board, but it's just gonna be ideas. Fuck, it's gone now. I just had it. A vision board, that's what they're called. I got it. Yeah, red is a good complement to purple. Yes, it is. So I'm kind of doing that, but I'm kind of doing this. This is kind of in the direction that I'm going, so it's like red, but then it kind of fades down to like a pink purple down here, so it's kind of both of them. But yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, vision board. Okay. You guys, you can't judge Zephyrin on this. Okay, this is just I love when artists or anyone really does this. Okay. Nice fish. Um but I really enjoy this when people give me like super quick sketches of the idea that they want. So that way I can have an understanding of what they're envisioning. I love when people do this. I don't care if you're an artist or not. If you do this, I will kiss you on the forehead. I will give you forehead kisses and be forever grateful. Yes, it does actually. This is the hold on. I've been working on this today, literally just today. But this is my old, so I have it updated. This is the original, but then I've kind of updated it, and this is kind of the vibe that I'm going for. I don't know what eye color I want. I'm fighting with myself. Because I have this one right now, which I take inspiration from Caleb from Love and Deep Space, if you know him. It's like purple with orange at the bottom, but then there's also, yeah, I think it was that. I think also possibly the yellow, or the pink and yellow could be really cute too. Because I don't want to just go with red, because it's just kind of boring. I already have um the rest is red. So I don't know if I want to go with the purple and orange or the pink and yellow yet, but I'm figuring things out. Remember the one with the pink hair? Yeah, this is my original. This is the one that my emotes are still are after. This is me, and then this is going to be the updated. Hopefully, I do want to adjust. Like this isn't just all I'm doing for changes. I'm going to be adjusting like overall character design too, not just colors of things. Because like I think what I've done so far is I made the horns and tail darker. I also added red tips. I definitely want to make these shorter. I The idea is I want these shorter. I don't want them like so tall. Oh, and the eraser. I am. Oops. Like I kind of just want them to be like that. Like this is it. Like I want them to be dainty so that way I can like bring more of this hair this way. Kind of like that. But this is all just a work in progress. I started working on it today and now I just can't stop thinking about it. I also haven't figured out if I want to like change piercings. Also, there's a lot of thinking I'm going on or going to be doing. That's why I'm gonna be doing a vision board so I kind of have an idea of like what vibe I'm kind of going for, because purple is really pretty and I do really like purple, but I feel like I vibe more with red overall. And I like the color of that vibe or that red. Cause I always feel like fire truck red is hideous, or like fire hydrant red is not great. You know? Anyway, I want to get these sketched out. He is actively pressing it. Yeah, I want to redo a whole bunch of stuff. I want to redo my entire everything. I want to redo my sub badges. I want to redo my emotes. Redo my entire brand, basically. Excuse me. Hello, Kevin! Yippee! Thanks for yippee! And also being here. And the bonk. Much appreciated. Hello, thank you so much for the follow. We do have anonymous follows, so you don't have to feel called out. But if you want to hang out, hello. Welcome in. It would help if I can like keep my mind straight. Blong. Thank you for the Taco Bell dog. Just testing all my sound alerts, making sure they work. It's all right. Thank you, Kevin. Where would I be without you? I would have no idea if any of the sound alerts worked without you. I'd have no idea. Wow, indeed. Yeah, I know. I didn't test them before stream. It's kind of fucking crazy. Well, that's kind of what you're doing, though, if I'm gonna be honest. Listen, you just went through almost... Is that all of them? I actually don't know. Nope, there's one more. I'm fancy. I forgot about that one. There might be more. I don't fucking know. It's been a long time. It might be the last one. Kevin hasn't hit another button. Ooh. Oh, well, that's dumb. That's my favorite thing to do, in case you guys were not aware. My favorite thing to do is to curse. Also, I just remembered. Canvas, new window. I don't have this up. Well, I think he's a great person. And he's the best brother I could have asked for, even though I didn't ask for one. Teehee. I would like to say the iconic Kevin sentence or phrase about Goonie, but I can't do that right now. Because unfortunately, I'm not allowed to curse right now. Does this mean you have to lie? Okay. Valid. Listen, I like Goonie. Sometimes. Man, wait. Ah, there was another one. Man, why do I have so many? I knew I had so many. Or I knew I had an amount. A decent amount, but I didn't know I had that many. Dang. Going nonverbal, trying to figure out this year. Nice eel. I didn't know it was one. That's valid. I put that one in after our chain together playthrough because I said that at one point. I referenced it at one point. It was when I was hanging us off the chain, or hanging all of us off the chain, and I was supposed to jump down, but I kept hanging on and took us back over to the first platform. And like, you're my friends now. We're having some tacos later. Yeah. Yeah. I put it like sometime after that. I was like, oh my god, we should have that as a sound alert. That'd be so funny. Do, 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 do. Ouch. Goonie is indeed a word. Goonie, to be fair, is a lot of words. Let's be for real. Okay. I'm so indecisive. I also keep hoping I distract you. Nope. Nope. I'm too good at this game. Sometimes. Usually I mess up or fail within the first like 3 seconds. Because I forget that's even a thing that I'm supposed to be doing. I'll just forget that somebody redeemed it. And I'll just keep talking the way that I usually do. Which is a lot of swearing. Repo a raft? Yeah, that would probably work better. No, I want it. Okay. I want it on its own window. Thank you. Okay. I open a lot of windows, but that's fine. It helps me visualize what I'm making. I'm gonna need you to be like this. Like little. Kind of like that. It looks so goofy, but it's easier for me to really get an idea of what it looks like. Have fun at the concert. Thanks for the lurk. I hope your kid has the best concert. I kind of forgot that's an activity that happens. Excuse me. Jesus. Help. There we go. Also, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Oops. I'm gonna try. Maybe. I mean, that looks fine. It's just the ear. I don't want the ear to move. I really just want to focus on this. Maybe. Something like that. Is this ear the one that's like ruining my perspective of this? Honestly, would not surprise me. I mean, I like that better because it's kind of. Yeah, that looks good. Looks better. I keep saying to say something and then I get distracted immediately by something in my artwork. But does anybody go through those? Anybody experience like those moments where you just kind of, I shouldn't even say moments, like years where you can forget a food exists, or maybe not even like a food exists, but you just don't eat that food. And then you get reintroduced to it, you try it one time, and then you hyperfixate it, and all you can think about is how you can't wait to have another time of eating whatever it is that you've been reintroduced to. I'm suddenly going through that with Pop Tarts, and I blame Austin because he bought them. I'm just like, man, can't wait for tomorrow so I can have another Pop Tart. Welcome back. Christmas. This looks bear shaped. I love when things are bear shaped. um, we're gonna make. I just want to like, we sketch it out a little bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the opacity to go back up, not the size to blow up like that. God damn. With her. Working on matching for P-tubing, pinch tubing, PNG tubing. We love to see that. How's that going? I would love to do PNG tubing again for those days that I don't want face cam, which I'm going through a thing where currently, like right recently, I have been wanting to do that. I haven't been wanting to get on, like, get ready fully like I usually do. I'm just gonna leave, I think, when we color this, I think leaving it blank like this, no color or anything is going to be the best bet to make it look really lifeless and like there is no thoughts behind those eyes. References are 3/4 through and I'm drawing it straight on. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's always smart to have I'm saying this as someone who doesn't have a reference, but it is really nice to eventually like make references of your characters or personas in all views. It's very helpful for that exact reason. Because you're essentially, since you've never drawn your character in the front view, that's the first time you're doing it, so it's like, how do I want to do this? The mirror tool? Yeah, the mirror tool is actually a lifesaver. I love drawing things like symmetry. I love drawing symmetry things. An Etsy notification? Somebody, what did somebody do? I fucking missed it. What was it? Do you want it? Taco stick? What was it? Messages? Activity? What was it? No, leave me alone. News and activity. What was it? Oh, I guess it was just a... Damn. It's just an Etsy notification. That's it. Nothing. Nothing exciting. Nothing important. Oops. There's just... I love being a digital artist that can just cheat. Chat, you didn't see anything though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why, but this part... Dude, I haven't listened to the Futurama theme in a really hot minute. I cannot, for the life of me, imagine it. Do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? Give me this. Oh, I thought... Okay, there it is. It's so... I'm still unfamiliar with this song. I've just recently started listening to it. But I keep wanting to put an extra so in the lyrics. Like, it says that this beat is sick, but my brain always wants to say this beat is so sick. So I immediately mess up, immediately embarrass myself, immediately stumble, all of the above. And it's the worst. It is the worst. Hold on. Did that go through on OBS? You guys see how freaking what a weird thing that was? Or was that just me? Especially if it's a catchy song I just heard. Yeah, it's forever a problem. Also, I'm just saying this because we listened to a Corpse song earlier, but it's apparently, you know how trends change all the time, but apparently it's very embarrassing to have listened to Corpse Husband back in the day. But I'll be so for real. I don't give a fuck. I still listen to his music. Obviously not like every day. I'm not obsessed with it, but I'm not gonna not listen to it anymore. I don't know. Maybe it was other people's cringe era. It was definitely a cringe era for myself. But I'm not gonna I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not gonna shit on an artist for listening to them or because I listened to them back in the day. I don't know. Long story short, I don't think Corpse Husband is cringy. And I understand that not all and not his music isn't for everybody, and that's fine. You can just say that. I I wish I hate the state of the internet right now where it's like your opinion is wrong. Like I just want people to be like, "Oh yeah, that's not I'm not into that," and then move on, you know? Like I don't know why, but for some reason like it feels like today internet is like I have to let you know that I don't like this thing and you have to you have to know that I don't like the thing that you're talking about or the thing that you're doing. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Who gives a rip? Exactly. Rip to their opinion because I don't care. The bear is turning out really cute. If I do say so myself. Also want to start doing or like trying a new thing where I do this to like kind of separate um the eye per se to the from the eyelid, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, but you know. Yeah, yeah, those ones are other bands too. It's sad because I have always liked Nickelback. They're one of the people that I don't listen to. I don't go out of my way to listen to, but I've not heard a bad song from them. You know what I mean? Like every song that I've heard from them has been okay or pretty good. Like, of course, I don't know many, but it's just that thing that like people just dogpile. One person says one thing, and then all of a sudden, like everybody dogpiles on that opinion, and then everybody switches up after like however long, and it's a completely opposite opinion now, and I hate that. Like I feel like there's less and less individuality on the internet nowadays. That's so cool. Oh my goodness, you're so talented. Dude, you are a man of many talents. And I love that for you. Piano is scary. Any instrument really is scary. if you play an instrument, I automatically think you're the coolest person. Not that I didn't think you weren't cool before, but you just added on top of your coolness. Cloud, thank you so much for checking in. 15, technically 16 times. I momentarily forgot how to count. But hello, hi, Cloud. How you doing? Welcome in. Wait, I have a better tactic. I can just do this. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Maybe. It'd be better if I was facing it this way. It's also funny that Corpse Husband is playing after I was just talking about him. It's like he heard me. That's kind of crazy. It's like Spotify is listening to me. Sorry. Anyway, what are you saying? But until you play an instrument well enough to legit have an opinion, zip it up. That's fair. I be watching Rebrand. Hey, tell me how you like it. Don't worry, I read that you said investment, but I knew what you meant. I got you, homie. I got you, homie. But tell me how you like it. Austin, I kind of want to watch it. It's on our list of many things to watch. Could give him triple if do, probably not. Maybe. Who knows? Can I request a song as a first time chat? No offense. Is really scary and I'm gonna have to decline. Because usually it's a troll thing and I don't want to entertain that. I like the art style. Thank you! I'm doing some emotes for Zephyrin. He won my giveaway last year, so I am finally doing these. I think I want him a little bigger. I'm not gonna go exactly how it is in his little doodle thing that he gave me. I'm gonna size it up a little different. Watch what? Frieren. Frieren. It is an anime. Pacing wise, feels like a slice of life with a lot of time skips. Oh, interesting. We had the new album from Linkin Park. I haven't really listened to Linkin Park since forever. I didn't really listen to them beforehand, but I also don't like their new singer. I think the only song that I know from them is Heavy as the Crown, and it's because it was in Arcane. How many flashbacks do you want? And the answer is yes. That's fantastic. And I also hate that. That's one Austin and I want to want to watch. He was gonna read it, but then he decided not to, so we could watch it together because he heard that the series is close to the manga. So I'm just like, heck yeah. Only one episode though, quite good. Hell yeah. I don't know what we're gonna be watching after, but I know that we have a list of things we want to watch. We're in the middle of hopefully finishing um what is it? The Last of Us. We're trying to finish we're in the middle of finishing The Last of Us 2. And then uh what's the other thing? I also wanna I'm still trying to convince him to watch Fire Force because Fire Force has a new season that comes out this year. Sorry, my brain just went into complete zone mode. Hold on. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Does either have no real flashbacks or sporadic ones that tie into the episode? Oh, okay. That's good. Nothing too crazy then, if it's just like story wise. Heck yeah. Uh, sorry. In love with the loneliness, like with an ugly mess. I can't but I must pretend. Find a different layer. I am. If I was an emotional human, I'd probably be weeping once in a while. That's what I keep hearing. Which is scary. Because as an emotional human, sometimes it just hit me. It hits me like that. Not bad, but I ain't dead yet. Forget, in my own regret. I'm lonely. My life is an ugly mess. Melancholic? That's a word that I don't. Obviously, I don't know how to say. No, that makes sense. I What else is coming out this year? I'm trying to remember. Because there is a lot of things happening this year for anime. Oh my god, there's so much happening for anime this year. One of them being what was it? Chainsaw movie, I think is in September or October, I can't remember. We have the Demon Slayer movie. Demon Slayer movie that's happening. We have Kaiju number 8 season 2 happening. I think there's a lot of season 2s and 3s happening this year. Fire Force season 3 I think is happening right now, like in the middle of it, it's releasing episodes. Solo Leveling season 2 obviously happened this year. It's already done with, but you know, it's a part of it. It happened this year. Just that. I wanna be you. You got me like guy. I'll stand by. Back in the rear was something nice and big. Made my whole year. Sorry, sorry. Anyway, the song is silly. Anyway, if you haven't listened to Star Bomb, highly recommend. They are just fantastic. I have so many hairs that aren't supposed to be here. Sometimes you also want to yeet someone out a window, but then you remember MCs are mentally just big toddlers. Yes! Just making my penis bigger. Sorry, anyway. Yes, valid. Yes, dude. There's so many series that just piss me off because I'm like, goddamn, if these people just sat down and, you know, had a one-on-one, very nice conversation with each other, like, just, you know, telling each other how they feel, what's happening, you know, if they just fucking sorted out what was happening, none of it would be going wrong. But, you know, here we are. You know, without communication, you get the story. If you have communication, there's not much of a fucking series. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I hate it. Because I'm just like, if you both just freaking talk to each other, maybe kissed a little bit, you guys would solve your problems. But no, here we are. I get it too. I get it. I know. I don't either. So it's funny coming from somebody who doesn't like it. But it's just like so funny because I'm just, you know, being the person I am, I'm just like, if you just talked, everything would be fine. Oh, no, that's fine. Oh, fuck. Rory Alexander and I'm all smiles. Step over there. Ugh. Whether you're in a Scarlet Rod. This is Elden Ring themed. I don't know if you guys have played Elden Ring. I have not, but I understand kind of what's happening. Cloud, I would give you a plushie and a cookie. I would give you that. I'd be like, good job saying your feelings. Thank you so much. Take a break. You deserve it. Good job. Good job. Tell me what you want. I'm also kind of like thinking how much easier this emote would probably be as an animated emote. As somebody who doesn't really animate emotes. Zephyrin is the only one that has animated emotes from me. Funny enough. I don't offer it because I don't know how to do animations other than like frame by frame animation emotes or like animations, and I don't want to do that. I'll be so fucking real. Like frame by frame animation is absolutely bonkers and super time consuming. And that shit sucks. Trust. Digital art as a whole, yeah, it's a lot of practice. It's a lot of practice and learning, and it's completely okay. It's a lot. Also, hello, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here. There is anonymous follows, so you don't have to chit chat if you don't want to. Nobody knows who you are. Oh, we also have ads starting in a little under 2 minutes, chat. Just a heads up, just a little warning. Go get your little stretchies. Go get a snacky if you need. Yada yada. Yada yada. Anyway, I think this is good enough for the sketch. Derp face! Oh my goodness! I didn't realize I wasn't following sketch. You are completely okay. I'm gonna allow that. I don't allow Pepe emotes, so that's why your message got blacked. Excuse me. Blocked, I'm sorry. Because Sag is unfortunately the... I don't know what to call it, but that's the text that you say to make have the one sad Pepe emote. I get you, no problem. Not a lot of people know, but they just people it's kind of become a symbol of like white superiority. Like it's become Pepe has become a symbol for white supremacists, and unfortunately, you know, bad people ruin an innocent thing. So I just don't want that kind of energy or vibe whatsoever. You know, in case it becomes like a dog whistle or is a dog whistle, it's a white supremacist thing, and it like, I don't know if dog whistle is really the correct term, but it's kind of like that for being against like LGBTQ and whatnot. So I don't want that, you know? I don't want that energy. No worries, no worries. It's not, I think it's something that not a lot of people really know about. Well, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Way better at pen and paper type art. Hey, you know what? Whatever medium you gotta do, you gotta do. That's fine. Dude, I started out with pen and paper. I wasn't great at it, but I went to digital art instead, and now I'm doing this. And I did this last art stream actually. So last art stream, I went through my old works and showed everybody how I have evolved and gotten better. And the whole point of me doing that and saying all that stuff, basically, is if you have something that you want to do, set your mind to it, just full send it. Start now, don't wait, just do it, because by this time next year, you will be 10 times better at it than what you were last year, obviously. The sooner you start getting better. I've been doing digital art for almost 11 years now. I'm nowhere near, I personally feel, I'm nowhere near as good as I should be. Personally, because I feel like I have went through a lot of times where I wasn't really drawing nearly as much, and I went through breaks, depression, you know, things like that, bad relationships, you know, a lot of outside factors. So I feel like I'm not as good as I feel like I should be. Didn't realize it was that bad of a thing, or that Sag was related. Yeah, so Sag has kind of been adopted as its own thing. Sag, like, has become kind of like just a meme thing. But it is hyping for that specific word. No, you're okay, I got you, no worries. It's, I don't know what it's called, but that's how you make that, like, better TTV emotes, BTTV. If you type out, like, it has a word type, if you type that word out, kind of like Twitch too, and Twitch does too. But if you type that specific wording, that exact word, it pops up with the sad Pepe emote, and that's just kind of what I'm trying to avoid. But people have adopted it to be kind of like a meme thing. Like people say, "Hey, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed now," and like people just kind of adopted it into more. But yeah, I'm just trying to avoid it altogether as much as I can. So I long spiel short, you did nothing wrong. I got you. I'm only an enjoyer of the memes, not the bad things. Exactly. I get it. I got you, homie. I got you. Appreciate you being prepared. Thank you. I appreciate you that you appreciate me. Short streamer? Smart. I thought you called me short. Am I dyslexic? Probably. Not really, but sometimes I have my moments. Yeah, I have a lot of things blocked. And I mean a lot of terms blocked. Yeah, no, I straight up thought you called me short. And I was like, bro has been in here for 5 minutes. He's already calling me out. This is bullshit. It's so funny though. I can actually just get rid of this entirely. Let me just. Oh! Sorry. Panic. And then I can make another one. Are you sure? I am 5. How tall am I? I'm 5'7". Take that as what you will. I am 5'7", so I'm not like really short. But I do know I'm short in comparison to other people. You know, like I'm average. No, I'm above average for the typical women. The typical woman my age. Okay. I look short right now because my desk is tall. And alright. Alright, everybody. Not everybody coming out to say that I'm short. Everybody just was like, whoa, take a step back, shorty. Thanks, guys. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Got people coming out from the lurk woods. Alright, everybody, here's your 6 foot. I get it. It's fine. Austin, for reference, I don't, in case you don't know, Asanamor is my husband. He's 6'2". So, heck that guy. But, he always calls me short. Because of the same thing. It's all based on your reference, your point of view. And his point of view is the top of my head. So. Frick you guys. Came out of the lurks just to call me out. Love that. Me too. Little shithead though. Coming out from the lurk like that just to call me out. Kinda rude. I should ban that guy. Alright, what was this one? A heart. Right. I'm taking this just so I don't have to redraw the head because oh boy, I suck at redrawing the head. I'll be lurking, but I want to pop in to drop a follow since I wasn't already. Hope you have an amazing stream. Much love to you, Derp. Thank you so much for lurking and checking in 0, technically 1 time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful time doing whatever it is you're doing. Thank you so much for the lurk. Bro's 6'3" and everyone thinks he's the older one. You're older! You know what's funny is my brother and I have the same problem. My brother and I have the same goddamn problem. Although he's taller and knows more things than I do, so he has like a really, it helps that he's now a dad. He's only become a dad within the last year and 1 month. I guess year and like 2 months technically. But anyway, he's always had a dad vibe of him where he's like a DIYer, he knows things. So everybody just like thinks he's older than me because he knows more. He definitely presents himself older than he is. You know what? Hold on. The reference he picked that he sent me for this, the eyes are closed, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I can't see! And no, it's not because I'm short! Set myself up for that one. Like, do I give the cute or the eyes closed? Yeah, sure, Rex. You sure, Rex? Sorry. Oldest of three. Oldest, my bro's the tallest. My sister's spoiled. There you go. The recent thing that my brother and I have been doing, because my mom accidentally brought it up one stream, is now we just fight over who is the favorite. It's all jokes. I don't really think my mom has a favorite really. But I just keep telling him, I'm like, you're the favorite, you're the favorite. He's always like, you're the favorite, you're the favorite. You know. That's the current joke for my brother and I. It's just to make disappoint my mom or make her distraught because we're quote unquote arguing for realsies over who was actually the favorite. And we do have a third sibling. He's he's my youngest one. He's turning 11 this year. He's so old. Um Honestly, in terms of like who's really the favorite is probably him. But because Goonie and I grew up together, it's all we immediately thought of each other and was like, no you, no you, no it was you, no you. So funny. I hate him though. He's the worst. Everyone knows who's the favorite. My niece and nephew. You guys aren't even a part of it. It's funny because I told Goonie that he was the favorite because of that reason too. I'm like, you gave mom a grandchild. I gave my mom fur babies. Like, we are not the same. She likes you more. They're my bros kids for reference. Nah, I get it. So maybe you are the last favorite. You're the least favorite. Rip. Ripperoni. I'm always like, I didn't do anything with my life. That's why mom doesn't think I'm her favorite. These are all jokes, by the way. I don't want people thinking that like I actually feel like this way. Like I don't. I'm the fun uncle. That's how I am with his my niece and nephew, which are like Goonies kid. I feel like I'm not always over there, but I am over there quite often. And I'm usually their go-to like babysitter. So I get to hang out with my nephew all the time. I literally just babysat him yesterday. Funny enough. It wasn't really much of babysitting. I went over there, hung out with him for 20 minutes, and then it was nap time for him. I know this might look ugly, but don't worry about it. This is just so I remember what the fuck I'm looking at. And because if I don't do this, there is a good chance that I will forget to color his panda, and I'll just keep him white like a little polar bear, which is incorrect. Because I did that a couple times on I think one of the first rounds of me doing his emotes. I think over a year ago, like 2 years ago now, I think. Like there was a couple times I had to go back to emotes because I would forget to color in his arms and his eyes. So I just gotta do this real quick so I don't forget to do that. Yippee! Anyway, back to this one. Now I don't know if I want to do it's too late to start with your heart in the head. I don't believe any. It's too late to start and your heart in the head. You know you're better than this. Ooh. Kind of like that, yeah. It's too late to start at your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any. It's too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know better than this. Your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any. It's too late to start with your heart in a headlock. You know you're better than that. You've been hiding, and you look half dead at the time. Like machines do, got it again. Ooh, ooh, there we go. Yeah, that looks better. Ooh. Machines do, got it again. Of course, it's not perfect still, but it's definitely much better than it was. I don't really think moving the center of it does much for me, but like I feel like it does. So even if it's a placebo, I'm still gonna use it because it feels like I'm doing something different. With your heart in a headlock. Your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of it. You're too late to start with your heart in a headlock. Don't watch a cooking channel while hungry? Ugh, that's always the worst. That is the worst. What are you doing to yourself? Don't do it. That's just goofy. Pretzels at the moment? I mean, pretzels are pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Pretzels are pretty good. I do love me some pretzels. I go to the reference, but it's fine because I have it on my phone. I can just look it up. And I'll look it up. I can look at it. My hair doesn't want to stay where it's supposed to. That's fine. My hair is kind of getting to the point where it's like too long and heavy. to stay up top. Where's Zeph? There you are. Hello, Zephron. Hello, Led Zephron. I'm gonna change this up. And then I'm gonna keep this, maybe. I'm gonna duplicate it. And then I'm gonna do eyes closed. I'm just gonna start over. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm out here now. You know what I should do? Well, I guess I can do it with my pen. I don't know why I put it down. Um, oh, it's so pretty. I do really like that, the maroon color a lot. I do. My mouth made a weird sound, don't worry. These are the emotes that I made for him. I guess it was only last year? Huh. Really? Also, here's Pepe emote. I don't make those anymore. This was before I learned. I forgot his nose! That's why he looks funny. I'm just staring at these trying to figure out why they look so funny or why it looks funny on mine, the new one. Because I don't have his goddamn nose. His nose isn't there. I want the burrito as a reference. I love the burrito. I'll be so for real. The burrito was my favorite. Looking at me so cute. Just eating in a little burrito. Well, let me go give you a nose real quick. How about that? Ah, it looks normal now. Who knows why? No, for real. Why the hell did I this is, I was talking about forgetting to color him, but here I am forgetting to literally put his nose. I put that on the wrong layer. Fuck me. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about forgetting about his color pattern, but here I am forgetting a literal nose. I, my brain felt like something was gonna happen or like change in a good way when I did that, and then it didn't do what my brain thought it was going to do, and it broke me for a second. Sometimes I hate me. I hate me. That's a Krieg line. I feel like I'm making good-ish time for my Maya cosplay. I have a little under 2 months to go now, but I feel like I shouldn't even say the hardest part, but like the I feel like the most time-consuming part, which is just hand sewing all the parts together, is done with now. I think. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But yeah. So I'm hoping that I can start on other stuff or other the next steps, which I don't really know what the next steps are, which is kind of scary and is a problem. I think that's gonna be the thing that is down here from here then. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because I said anything, now nothing's gonna get done. I'm gonna have a whole, like, nothing is going to go my way. It's all gonna be bad. I still haven't bought ink from last week when I tried or I did my best to do con prepping stream. Um, yeah, I still have yet to buy more ink so I can do more con prepping streams. Hydrate and a posture check. Thank you. I needed that. Ah, tasty. Austin and I just took advantage of the GamerSup sale that they're doing. They're doing a free shipping sale until tomorrow, I think. And shipping is one of the reasons why we hate ordering GamerSups. But if you use any creator code, they give you free shipping, which is phenomenal. I opened my phone to look at something important, and I don't remember what it was. Bruv. Why am I like this? I'll put my phone down and I'll remember when I start to get back into my drawing. Maybe. I feel like it's right there in my memories about why I opened it, but I can't feel it. It's like there, but I can't, I can sense it, but I can't read it. You know what I mean? Panda reference? I wish it was that easy. I don't. Because I was like, was it that? But I don't think it was, because if it was that, I would have remembered. Unless my brain is doing that thing where it completely forgot what I wanted to even like look up in general, like forgot it entirely. Not just like it's there, like it's gone. You know what I mean? Who knows? I won't know. I think that looks good. With things as they are. Oh, I just colored over it. Okay. This is just the line art. Oops. Yeah, I see that now over here in the messed up line art. Oops. That's fine. I thought I was on a different layer. You can just do that and pretend it never happened. I'm having a weird sense of deja vu. I broke the deja vu by mentioning the deja vu. Please help. My brain is on one today. What the fuck is going on? I hate everything. Is this mental illness? Hope not. Just... What am I doing? I wanted to make this kind of colored just so I kind of have like a base to go off of. It is helpful when I go into the coloring stage, but like most of the time I'll just forget about it. But still, why not? Okay, cute. Now I always feel like this spot is empty. I'll ask Zeph, but maybe like make another heart up here as well. Because I genuinely always feel like the heart or the space up here for heart emotes are empty. I feel like the first one that I made was so good, and now everyone after has been shit. Send help. Me everywhere, all I see. Me, me free. Great way to portray emotion. Yeah, just having like a little extra here. Yeah, I have to agree. I won't go too much into detail just to make sure that I can get to the other ones. Ooh, wrong button. Send help. Yeah, I think I like the squinty eyes. I designed it for the squinty eyes, but I have the other eyes just as a backup just in case. But they're kind of almost exactly the same as the below ones, so it should be fine to just delete. Hello, can we go? Hello, can we go? What is this? Why is this empty? Is this empty? It is. Fantastic. Woohoo! Alright, so this is going to be squinty eyes. Get rid of it. Goodbye. Squinty eyes sus. I don't even want to. I know how I want to. You know why? Or you know how? I'm just gonna fucking take this. Yeah. Copy. Give me that. You're coming home with me. Oh, that's probably why I have an empty layer to begin with. Is probably because, yeah, because I did this for the last one too. Hello, can we go? Hello, can we go? Ooh, 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 strangers, the night need us no more. Hello, can we go? Hello, can we go? Ooh, ooh, who is this? Do you have a dead man? Hello, can we go? I was just wondering because this is really, this is still really accurate to today's time. Living up neighbors no more. Ooh! I turned off the spacing in between emotes because I use Franker's. I don't even remember what it's called. I think it's just called Franker Z. I'm not sure, but I turned the setting off or the setting on to like eliminate spaces in between emotes, so I actually get to see that one in its entirety, like all together with no cracks in between them, and it looks so cute. Balm my AF. There's no way I can forget his nose when I copied and pasted it from the last one. Tee. We got little panda motes. The squid emotes? Yeah, those it's the first time I've ever actually seen them like all together, connected. Because Twitch has it like default where like emotes, even like consecutive emotes have a spacing in between them. But I shut that setting off with the extension that I have. So they're touching, there's no space, there's no gap, and I can see the full picture like it's intended to be, and it's FNAF. Fantastic. Yeah, I use Franker Z, I think is what it's called. I'll have to check just to make sure what the extension is. Ah, not settings. No, thank you. Manage extensions, please. Yeah. Oh, Franker Face Z is what I use. It gives you a whole bunch of new options and things for um everything. It's Twitch integration. Helps if I spell it correctly. Franker Face Z. Yeah, if you I can paste. There you go. Yeah, if you don't have that extension for your browser, I would definitely recommend it. It's very nice. It also has a lot of different emote options too. So a lot of emotes that you don't see from Better TTV will be on that as well. It's just like Better TTV, but it has like it's not just emote things. It has like quality of life stuff that you can change as well. I'd give anything. I don't know how it'll work on mobile either. I just know it works for browser, like computer on PCs. Can't use it on mobile. That's a bummer. It always sucks. So uncomfortable in this skin I'm in. You think that I'll never win. Seeing these guys live was really cool. They're really good. If anybody listens or knows Beartooth, highly recommend. It's been 5 years since I've done it or witnessed them now, because it was when Motionless in White went on tour with them. Or I guess Motionless in White and Beartooth had a duo tour right before COVID shut down or happened, like to everything. He's got tiny eyebrows right now. Not tiny eyebrows, but tiny eyes in general. I kind of forgot that I made this like super big in comparison to the other two. Mm. 2020 was an interesting year. Oh, tell me about it, dude. I remember it as my workplace was absolutely shitting on the workers because they wouldn't allow us to do. They wanted us to stay open so they could get more money for staying open, and fucked over all of their employees basically because they fired people so those people would get the stimulus checks, which that in itself isn't bad. That's whatever. I'm glad they were given money because they were let go and they had money to have resources and things. But the thing that's shitty about it is the way that they treated the rest of us. I remember somebody brought up how bullshit it was. Okay, Semi, go off. Brought up how it sucked to be there, forced to go to work, and we were doing busy work. We weren't actually working because nobody was buying the shit that we made. I worked in a factory, by the way. So, nobody was buying the shit that we needed because the thing that we made that, the people who bought the stuff that we made was amusement parks and, very social gathering-esque stuff. So everything was shut down. And someone was just complaining about it, and the person who is the plant director fucking basically said to them that, well, you're lucky to have a job. Alright. This being that we were unemployed, we were half unemployed, so we would go in half a week, clean the factory. We wouldn't do any actual factory work. We would clean the factory, and the other half of the week we would get paid unemployment, which didn't even give us our full paycheck that we usually make. So a lot of us, me included, were struggling because we didn't have fucking money. We were broke. But we were still technically working, so we didn't qualify for the extra $600 a week that everybody else was getting who wasn't working. And there was, I'm trying to think. No, what it was, I remember now. Okay, what it was is they were forcing us to be there all week cleaning, doing yada yada, whatever, alright? And then when they stopped offering the extra $600 a week, then we were conveniently put on something called workshare, where we were expected to work half the week, and then the other half of the week they would tell us, or we would be given unemployment money. So we weren't getting the extra $600. Right. So, and then right as the 600, or I don't think it was 600. I think it was lowered down to like 200. I think they were lowering down to 200 just as they were going to start doing 200 a week again for people who were unemployed and all that for the COVID stuff. The company I was working for conveniently decided, oh, we have enough work now that you guys aren't required to be on unemployment and you guys can come work full weeks again. So we never got any of the freaking money that the government was giving everybody because for some reason, conveniently, our workplace did everything. It feels like they did everything they could so we didn't get it. And then the real kicker is when the company rehired everybody they let go with no repercussions. They got all of their vacation back. They got, so they were able to take time off. They got their old positions back. They didn't have to work from the bottom to the top again. It was basically like they were put on pause and they came back, no repercussions, and they got to get all of the benefits from the COVID stimulus checks that they were giving people. So a lot of everybody in the workplace that I was at really felt like shit. And we really hated what the company did to us because it felt intentional. They never addressed it. It was way too coincidental to feel fucking not intentional. There was no way. Because it was literally, they had a date set and ready for the 200 extra a week. And the week after it started, I shouldn't say they announced it. I think the place I worked at didn't realize it had come into effect. And when they finally gained wind that was in effect, for like the week after, it was like too late to cut us off. So we got 1 week of an extra 200. And then we went right back to work. So we couldn't get benefits from the rest of it. So it just, all of it seemed very intentional. And my friends and I who worked through that are also, like, every time we talk about it, we get heated. Everybody feels the same way. Like, everybody feels like we got cheated. They did it intentionally, and I don't know what the reason was. I don't know why or how they would have benefited from doing that. It still infuriates me to this day. Because I can only imagine how much better my life would have been at that point had I been laid off. Because holy shit, the amount of money that I was making being forced to work there. Because I was one of the good workers, so they didn't want to lay me off. So it felt so shitty to be considered valuable enough not to be let go, but not valuable enough to get extra money. It feels really shitty. Because I was struggling during that time, being on unemployment. That was during the time that I had, like, just recently started doing Twitch things, or like things around Twitch. And I'm so fucking lucky that I had cheap commissions and a market to fulfill, because the only reason I even stayed afloat back then was because I was doing Twitch emote commissions, $5 an emote. I remember messaging K Zombies. I still talk to her. I remember messaging K Zombies after a commission that I did for her, thanking her because I was able to buy my cat's food. I was able to find, or like, afford cat food for that week because they were running low. And I was so scared of not being able to afford food for them. It was a shitty time. I never want to go through that again. Anyway, yeah, that's a casual little lore drop for you guys if you're interested in that. Yeah, that's the shitty place that I quit almost a year ago. It'll be a year next week. Next Thursday, I'll be celebrating my year anniversary of quitting my old job. That fucking sucked and was awful. Teehee. What should we do to celebrate? It'll be Thursday. I'll probably be doing an art stream. What should we do to celebrate? Just fucking drink. I'm just gonna drink. Yippee! Also, we have ads starting in about 40 seconds. Just a warning. I'll probably get up and stretch because I should. I'm also kind of glad that nobody that I worked with during COVID times was in or was in chat because oh boy, they would have they would have they would have joined in on the bullshit. They're the shit talking. Ad time. I'm gonna put a stamp on Zeph's freaking forehead. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on the goddamn mental breakdowns. Perfect. I'm just gonna go stretch over in this corner by myself. Yeah, good worker is high expectations. I just realized I forgot to turn on one of my lights. Poop! And look at the difference that makes. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Yippee! Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, I have to agree. I don't have to agree, but I absolutely agree. Yeah, hell yeah. Unfortunately for me, um, in COVID days, I was a what was I? In terms of like a generic position, I was doing mentor and I was basically what they call like a line leader I was more important than the basic people. I was like the step above, like the next step above just normal assembly people. So I had that. But when I left, when I freaking quit last year, I was in a new position. Technically, I was in a different department entirely. It was forklift driving. I was doing forklifts. Um, I was a material handler. It's basically where you drive a beep beep forklift and you drive goods from one place, or not even goods, just materials from one place to another. Um, and so that's when I started in the department. When I quit, I was technically a warehouse worker because we had a separate warehouse because we ran out of space storing for our customers, or for the company's customers, in our main building. So we bought or started renting a warehouse with another company, and I worked out there with another material handler that I was already acquainted with because we worked in material handling together already. So I was in a completely different building, which was fantastic, and it was great for the time being, because unfortunately, being what we already talked about, being a dependable and good worker, unfortunately comes with the responsibilities that you aren't supposed to have, that aren't in your job description. Well, they got around that in our place of work, in that place, because a part of the job description is the last line is quote unquote, and any other task that your supervisor gives you. So basically it was a loophole where it's like, oh, it's not a part of your job description, but your supervisor told you that you have to do it. So I would always get sent back over to the main building because people over there, we got a new supervisor, and he wasn't really that great. He was really bad. He has a bad temper. He couldn't get along with his team. And that's part of the reason why I was happy to go over to be a warehouse worker, because I was very unhappy after the supervisor switch. But I was constantly brought back over to the main building, and the final straw was because my husband, he used to also work there. My husband actually left for another job, his current job, which is superior, so much better than the job that he was doing at our old workplace. But anyway, because he got a new job, I was always expected near the end. It was either me or the other material handler person that was a part of the warehouse. It was either him or me. We would always get sent back out there because he needed a shipping person, because that's what Austin used to be. Austin was shipping person over at the main building. And once Austin quit and went to his current job, which is much better, they always needed a shipping person over there. So it was either me or him pretty much every single day. We would have to, or not every single day, we were supposed to do it like every single week. We were getting changed and switched out, which is not what we're supposed to be doing at all. That is not a part of what we're supposed to be doing, because we are warehouse people, which technically we were also shipping from the warehouse out there, but we were specifically that warehouse. But because of that, both the other warehouse person and I were both really fed up to the point where he started telling them he went 1 week. He went 1 week back to shipping over in the main building, and then said, basically told our supervisor that if he gets sent back over there, he's quitting. He is not putting up with that because that's not what he's supposed to be doing. So I got stuck over there. I went for a week, and then they finally got like a first shift person to take over second shift shipping because, you know, obviously this couldn't keep going. But he couldn't start immediately, so they were expecting me to keep going for a couple weeks. And so what I did is I took all of my vacation, and the second week I was supposed to do shipping over in the main building, because my first week was fucking awful. Working in the main building as a material handler, forklift driver, fucking sucked. So when when I was expected to go over there for a second time, or the second week, I took all of my vacation, all the vacation that I had left, I took that entire week off, and it was before the Memorial Day holiday. So I took that entire week before Memorial Day off, and then Saturday, Sunday off, and then Monday we had off because it was Memorial Day, and then I took vacation Tuesday, because the way that it worked is if you did, or if you were there, or you had vacation to cover your shift the day before and after the holiday, you got paid for the holiday. So if you missed one day before or after the holiday, you didn't get paid for the holiday. So me, I was like, I want all of my vacation to go, and I want to get paid for the holiday because it's going to extend my pay. I fucking took vacation on the day after, which was Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning when I was supposed to go back in, I texted my supervisor and I was like, hey, you probably already know this, but I quit. And it was the best feeling. The best feeling. It was months. It wasn't even 2 full months after Austin left the workplace, and it was months and months after I had already been completely mentally shut off. Everything about me was shut off and drained, mentally, physically, emotionally, at that point. Oh, awful. Yeah, see, that's just kind of weird too. Like, I don't understand how people expect people to do closing shift and then also morning shift, because that doesn't give you any time to yourself, nor does it even give you a full 8 hours of like sleep. Anyway, long spiel of work. Thank you for listening. I hope it was entertaining. You guys are getting plenty of Rex lore this stream, which kind of makes sense because it's an art stream. Art streams generally have more Rex lore because all I can do is talk. My fucking body. And honestly, like, my last workplace was just negligent, and people got promotions that didn't deserve it. They were just people not doing their jobs correctly, people not wanting to do their jobs, and I was the one that had to pick up all the slack because nobody else was fucking capable. So I just got emotionally, mentally checked out. I was so over it. Especially when the opening shift starts at 5 a.m. Wait, yeah, that would make that even worse if it wasn't even shut down for like a full 8 hours. Yeah, no, I don't respect that at all. The one thing respectable that my last job did was they wouldn't allow you to work over 16 hours or no, 12 hours. Or yeah? No, you were not allowed to work more than 12 hours. And there had to be no less than 8 hours in between your shifts. Like that was a rule they had, but it was more so because of laws that we have here apparently. I think it was like an OSHA law or something. I don't remember entirely. I feel like that was bad timing. Maybe. Time to dip for dinner, y'all. Have a fantastic dinner. Thank you for bullshitting with me. You have a good one. Have a good dinner. But no, we're just talking about my shitty last workplace. Not allowed to work more than 10 hours on my job. That's good. I feel like that's partially, I don't know entirely, but you guys are more labor intrusive labor. You have harder labor than what my last workplace had. I wonder what Austin's is. Because Austin's workplace is even more scary. Yeah, my last job was really easy, and somehow people still ruined it for me. There's people are dumb. Yeah, unfortunately. People in my department were dumb, and people I was working around that weren't in my department was dumb. See, second shift used to be really good. Until it wasn't. And I really feel like it was good for like a year that I worked there, and then it just went downhill. It went to shit so fast. I'm gonna message Jeff. Three? Who's three? Austin, Goonie, and I? If that, yes. You're running away from me. So I'm sending these to Zephyrin. You Goonie Austin? Yeah. We all worked second shift. Hmm. Excuse me. What I could do is just do this. I think was it this color? Oh right, this is the not so saturated color. This is the really saturated color. Kind of made it a little less saturated. But it kind of gives the same vibe. Oh god. Make me believe I can breathe. Is this a dream? Honestly, this is kind of I like the same color. I like it. I like this. Like slightly. It's more desaturated than what the first one was that I did. I had. So I don't really remember. But I also don't know if I want to do the whole color thing on this too. Let you know me enough. You know me enough. That is what I have. Let's not need right. No. I forgot. I think I did like this kind of darkness as like a median before putting on like this color. Well, I think I did this a little bit more purple to make it. Yeah. Where's the dark? Why doesn't it? Oh, okay. I'm gonna use these colors just so that they're at the beginning. We have this one. And we're gonna go in with this one. And then this one. No, I think I want purple. I want it to look a little bit more purple. Like that. Alright. Now that I have my colors, let's do this again. Fill it. New gradient. Take your dark color. Kind of want it to be like a little bit more abrupt. And then like a little. That's fine. You can always take this and then get a little less. And take your purple. And then the gradient it up. Maybe that's a little too purple. Yeah, this is the color that I have it at. Yeah. Next time in, I begin to away the fear and kind of man. He goes down the sea. What if I took also this? How did I tell people this way? For the part. Hold me close, tear me down, me never see. You found it all, but I never entered this way. Can't stay. I know you guys can't see it, but like I'm checking for things that look different. Checking for how different it looks. Oh, I did that on this layer. Oops. That's supposed to be on this one. Oh, it's my mouse. I always forget. I'm like, why? What happened? It's my mouse. It's just redoing things. Hello, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. We have anonymous follows on, so you don't have to hang out or chat if you don't want to. Nobody knows you're here. Yippee! Kevin loves yippee. We also do have fish. Oh my goodness. We do have fish, which somehow I have become unclicked. I've clicked off of it again. Somehow. I don't even know where I did that, but yippee! Fish. Yeah, we got fishing. What, you never been fashioned before? You don't like fashion? Dude, I love fashion. I actually don't. I don't like fishing. I used to enjoy it when I was younger. But nowadays, no. Not for me. Oops. I'm just gonna start over because I hate it. I love fashion. I love fashion. What'd you get? You got a blooming bass? Oh, I'll show you a bass that's blooming. I don't know what that means. Sipping on booze and a sunny beach. Can't believe summertime memories. We're free. Sipping on booze and a sunny beach. Oh my god! Not that you have that many gambling or zombie bits anyway, but or sorry, zombie bits. But you still won. Huge. You have twice as many zombie bits as you did before, and that's dope by itself. Until you don't, because you'll do it again. Do 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 do. I feel like it's so boring. But, you know, that is just how it is. What'd you get? Ooh! Big money? You a clown. Nerd. Oh, forgot this is a PNG. Damn right. The fishing speaks. The fishing has spoken. Wait, did I just? I did. Oh, right. To be fair, those can just stay. We're gonna see how this would work. Or look. Or like doing that and then kind of hard to tell with just one. Like just doing one letter. I'm afraid I might have to do all of them this way just to see. Or maybe we stick to like just the big ones. Alright, it seems I've gone non-verbal trying to figure out colors. There are some cool colors. For realsies? I really like them. Do I do this too? I might have to. I don't listen. That could be a sentence in itself. I don't listen. Is that the devil who's looking for redemption? Also just thought about how much easier it would just be to do this. Because this at least has crisp lines, whereas the other way like leaves like the kind of like these like here like it's like half colors, and I don't want that. The motherfucking border. For now and forever. You got a finish fish. Good job. And down the drain. And all the pain. Can't it anymore. I'm done with all of the torment. Out of my face. Just let me breathe. For the night, 'cause it's over. Like some of these are a little like too thick. Goodbye, goodbye for now and forever. But wrong color. Woo! Hell yeah, fishing. Hello? For now and forever. Okay, this one's a little extreme, also. Yep. Do I... No, actually, I think this should be... There you go. No, stop, I don't want to save. Oh! Hello! Hello, Otter. How are you doing? Welcome in. What color was I using? I think it was this one. Hello, hello, how are you? Doing Gucci? Ooh. Love doing Gucci. Love doing Gucci. What brings you to this side of Twitch? Side of... That works. I said that, right? What brings you here? That could also work. Oh, no, I want the 40-degree. I just want to see how this looks. I don't expect to keep it. I like the art. What are you working on? It's very nice. I'm actually... Okay, well, first, thank you. Appreciate it. I did finish up some sketches for a giveaway that I did last year for somebody. The winner finally had an idea of what he wanted for emotes, as well as I finally had time to finally do them. But now, because I had those sketched out, I'm waiting for him to respond. I am working on a rebrand for myself because I have discovered that I really like this color scheme specifically that I'm working on right now. um I usually like purple. All of my stuff right now currently is purple, but I have discovered that I really like this red, and I think I vibe more with red. So I'm currently kind of trying a sort of rebrand. That's what they're called, rebrand. It's a very nice color scheme. Red do me my favorite color, so I'm biased. That's fair. That's valid. There's actually somebody I follow. Her name is Jasmine Dator, and she has these stream avatars. She makes them herself, and I was editing my stream avatar for her stream. And they're just little characters that you can have dancing on the screen. Um, and the one that I did was this one. So this is what I came up with myself for her little stream avatar buddy things. And I'm like, I really like that color scheme. I think I like that one. I think I vibe with that one much more than purple. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go and redo all my shit. Did I accidentally? No. Okay. This is my before. Everything is purple and pink based. This is my maybe planned after. I am definitely doing some redoing all of my stuff. So this one, I want to see how it looks on just like a straight white background. What about a different background? Just to see, I just want to see how it looks. Sorry to flashbang. Sorry to flashbang everybody. It kind of gives it dimension, but I honestly don't really think I need dimension for what I'm using it for. I'm actually going to save. No, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay. Let me open my original logo file. This right here. Which this also needs changed, I think, to my color. Frick. You know what I should do instead of doing just capturing it onto. Sorry, I'm flipping through all my stuff. Instead of just coloring this, what I should do is just do a complete layer over top of it, so that way I could just color, like, copy and paste the color scheme elsewhere. So, because I just finally got this pretty nice and figured out, so I can have it. Nice shark. Hell yeah. Good job, Kevin. Anyway, as I was saying, I just finally got this figured out. Does that line up? It does. Not. Okay, I think it needs up a little bit more. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, you gave me this color. You're supposed to be. Yeah. No. Wait. Wait a. Hold on. No, no, no. Me down. So I think what actually needs to happen is this needs to be scoot over. Yes. That's what was wrong. Okay. Okay. And then. Oops. Is it this one? No, it's the dark one. Yeah. Lobster. We do have fishing. It is free to anybody if you want to fish. It is exclamation point fish, and you found the channel point, so you already have an idea of what you're doing. Hell yeah. Americans. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I'm thinking because I have these worked in layers. I wonder if it can still work if it's up here instead. Okay, it does look like it will. Okay, I'm gonna leave them there. I'm gonna leave it purple. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Oops. There we go. I don't know what just happened, but this is what I wanted from the beginning. And now what we're gonna do is this. Yes, and then it dyes all of the colors, or all of it underneath. I just have to make sure this actually kind of matches up with this. It does. Alright, cool! Yippee! Okay, and now the fun part is, now that I have this, I have to redo all of this, gradients of things. Omen! Hello, Omen. Welcome in, how are you? Can I join your Discord? If you're cool! If you want to, it's exclamation point Discord for the link. Yeah, now I have to go and do the gradients thing that I was doing again. Wonder if I can. I could just like put this up here. Wow, 42 months? Hello? Hello, Jay. Thank you so much for the 42 months. I appreciate that. Do you want a sticker for your sticker page? If you do, do exclamation point. Ooh, we got a ghost fish. That's fucking dope. Anyway, if you want a sticker for your sticker page, go hit that exclamation point subs and or exclamation point stickers. I want to try finishing this before I get off. That's not the right one. This is the right one. Okay. I think we're a few behind. Probably. Let me count. Oh my god, wait. You are in several servers that I'm in. Also. You're part of goodbye subscriber book. You're a part of Uyu's Discord and Plush's Discord too. Okay, so trust. I trust. I trust! Also, thank you for joining the Discord as well, Omen. What? Hello? Oh my god. She ran right to the window. Oh no, I have to count. What are you at? 40, 46? No, 40. 42. Is it 42 or 46? Why am I thinking 46? Because it's not. It's 42. Why am I thinking 46? Send help. Thank you. What are you doing? You can't see anything. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14,
Jay.
16, 18, 20. 2 to 4 to 5.
Okay.
30, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Jay, we need 3 stickers from you, bud. 3! Count them! 3 stickers! Because my sister drew this thing, I love it so much. That's fair, that's fair. I said hi, I said hi. Jay, we're gonna be playing Raft on Sunday. We're gonna be playing Raft on Sunday. What? Important information. We're going to be rafting on Sunday. So if you would like to join in the rafting. But yeah, Otter, you are a part of Uyu's Discord and Plush's Discord, which I'm a part of both as well. They are both very good and cool artists. But Jay, you need 3. Any idea on time? Not currently. But we know we want to. I'll keep you updated. I'll update you on when I figure that out. Austin is currently fighting Pyrrha. He's trying to put the sheets on the bed, and baby's not letting him, apparently. Pain. Every time. An appetite. Hell yeah. Also take 3 potions. If I don't have those colors. Okay. The only colors you do have are pink, green, and blue. So, I definitely have potions that you don't have. Should be available as far as I'm aware. Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! Also, Jay, you weren't here for the explanation, but I'm working on a possible redesign. Inspired by Jasminator. Hold on. I'm gonna shout her out because she's really freaking cool. And if you don't know her, I definitely recommend her art. She's super cool. But so what happened is she has little stream avatars, and I designed a little stream avatar for myself while I was in her chat. And so this is the avatar right here. This is it. This is the little avatar, and I fell in love with it, and I realized I think I vibe with red, this specific red, better than the purple. So that's why I'm doing a whole rework of myself. I already have this too. I'm already in reworking. Like, I don't know. I just really like the vibe of red. Red is really cute. Hello, cats. I hope I didn't mix these. I'm getting who for a little bit? Alright, I got a little guy. I like that color. Me too. It's so pretty. What did I say you have? You have green, pink, and blue. I can give you orange. That's another orange. Give me the goddamn purple. I can give you purple. And a different green, because that's the one that you technically have is teal. So the one that I can give you now is technically green. Yippee! I got your colors. That works? Hell yeah. I hope that's what you meant, because that's what I thought. Now let me just cut all of these. One. I'll also have updated stickers eventually. Since I do have my printer out, once I get more ink, I'll probably print off some new options for stickers for the subscriber book, because I have a lot of new designs that I don't have printed out yet. Hi, buddy. Such as like Sable. That's it, apparently. I can't remember anything else I've done. Oh, love a deep space. I'll add those ones. I think there's a couple emotes from last year that I did that I didn't add either. Yeah. Yeah. You tell him, BB, no money. Sorry, that's a semi. Hi, buddy. Okay, after I give you these stickers, I'm going to hopefully finish doing the color scheme, and then I'll be done. Because it is already almost 9. It's 8:30. Which is crazy. I've been streaming for 3 hours already. I know. He locked you in here. I know he locked you in. Why would he do such a thing? This is your page. Yippee! Vroom. I know. They're so loud. Goddamn semis. We live right next to, like, a gas place. I don't know how it works, but we live right next to a place where they get, like, refill their gas and go deliver it. So many stickers. Hell yeah, dude. So many stickers. I love stickers. But I love Chef. Today. I've also ordered a sample set of one. Ooh, of a sticker you designed? Ooh, that's tea. That's so fun. I hope it turns out so good. Did you order a sample through your company that you work at? Hello? Do you like you? Things you do. I don't ever wanna be you. I wanna be just like you. I wanna be you. I have this, but I'm also thinking of maybe like putting this at the tail. That is kind of cute. Reason being is because my new one is going to have tips at the tail, so I think it's like just a cute little like shout to it. But now that I have this, I don't want this yet. This is just going to be the base. We don't offer stickers yet, so I went with another company. We're like, oh, for some reason I thought you did stickers too. I thought it was like almost the exact same company as your other one. Might be. Oof. I don't even wanna. It's opened. Yeah, I know. It's over here. It's opened. I'm sorry. It's right here. Let me close it. Okay. Now let me save. Like the color scheme of this is so nice. It's so pretty. This is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to save this. Anyway. I have so many things open right now. It's not even funny. Okay, so I have that done. Yippee. Yippee-ki-yay. This is my logo. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Yippee. Fun. Yippee. It's like 4 companies in one. Alright. Hell yeah, brother. Meow. You want to see what the that's what the color looks like when it's not clipped. Hey. Stop it. It's okay, buddy. We're done now. It's okay. It's okay. Ah. He's over behind the printer. You'll never find him. He's hiding. Toast. Thank you for the toast. Thank you for the little toe beans. Hmm? Okay, you can have the little shithead. I'm sorry. You can have it. I did already save it, so I don't need to save it again. Yippee! So realistically, from here on out, all I should have to do is do this, import this, and then I will have stability in my life. Not really. I wish. Cause it's too cold. You here and now let me go. Oh, you know what I should have done? Probably. Where is that centered? Wait, is this not centered? It's not. Crazy. So now this isn't centered either. What the fuck? You know what? I bet it's because that. Alright, now let me do it. It is because of that. Crazy. But now, they're gonna be almost the exact same. No. Close enough. The spider webs attach slightly. Just different online storefronts. Oh, interesting. Kind of neat. I guess I've never really asked or like, I don't like prying about, like information about people's like personal stuff. Because to me that's personal because it's your workplace. So I guess I never really considered prying or like asking too much information. I just remember being similar to your other place. We had a bunch of Rex lore drop earlier. Old job Rex lore. It was awful. Let me go. So now I can just save this as PNG. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, right. I don't have. Okay. So that is something that I am going to do another time. Probably off stream. I have that done. But as far as today's stream, I am done. I did start doing these earlier today because I had the inspiration to, and that's where we are here, or why this is like the way that it is. But I will be finishing this later. This one I don't even feel like I need to update it really because I don't have my own like I don't even have my own really design fleshed out yet, so I feel like updating this one is kind of a waste of time until I have my person updated. Yeah. All right, but I am done because it is almost 9. Oh, bang bang sticks. That's what I make now. That's great. It's a whole bunch of vinyl. That's interesting. That's really cool, actually. Thousands of patterns. It's always different every day. That's fun. I love when things are different every day because it's not it doesn't get I shouldn't say it doesn't get boring, but it's less likely to get boring as fast. It's so nice. Okay. Okay. Funny enough, I shouted her out earlier. She's rated us recently as well, but I think I rated hers back since then. Not that I have to raid back people who raid me, but I do like hanging out in her chat, so I'll probably just send you over there anyway. Yeah, the custom made shit is kind of crazy. I love that. Yeah. I would love that. Please. But we're gonna go raid Jasmine. I think she's working on her next iteration or 3.0. I don't know what version of it, but her next VTuber model, which is super cool. And she's the one where I got the color from in her stream avatars, because her stream avatars are really cute. You can go over there and edit stream avatars. Really cute. Anyway, their art is also really cute and highly recommend because it's just so nice. Anyway, she also got good vibes. Take your copy pastas. Take your raid message copy pastas if you're here, and copy them here, paste them into her chat when we're over there. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTubes, join the Discord, and follow me on all my socials. I'm RexAMB on everything if you have not. Why did it do that twice? Anyway, Omen, I have to respond to your message still. Sorry, I have a thing where I suck at responding to people because I have no mental energy to do so. I will be doing it at some point. It was nice stumbling across you. It was nice meeting you, Otter. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you guys in another one. I will be live again tomorrow. Don't know with what. But yeah, bye. Goodbye. Have a good rest. I'll see you tomorrow if I do. Bye.